I apologize if in yesterday's video I misled some people to believe that we are getting a separate office here at Leftskewed Investment Management. That is not the case. We're continuing to exist in our home office, and we got a new home office. We have the photo that you can see on our website, leftskewed.com, in physical form, in an art piece that will go hang up soon. We're slowly moving in. It's a nice place, nice and high ceilings. Nice and big, nice and big. So let me get some better light over here and we'll get into today's video. Pardon the Trump flag, we might find a different spot for that. Not trying to get too political, but that is a personal item of mine. Home office, as I said. So, markets are pulling back. A lot of people might want to jump in and buy the dip here, and I can understand why. At some point, I'm going to want to buy the dip. And some people are trying to say that the situation's not that bad. Everyone's fearful. Earnings are still holding up. Some of those things are true. There is some truth to that. However, I actually think this is very much a gloom and doom situation. And there's nothing that is powerful enough to propel this market higher right now. The forces pushing us down are way too great. And those forces are the Fed. We talked about yesterday, don't fight the Fed. I'm sure you all know that. I'm sure you all benefited from a very accommodative and helpful Fed the past several years. Now they're getting not so accommodative. And it should be pretty straightforward what the impact of that is when they're doing not accommodation, when they're tightening, when they're fighting you. You don't fight them, okay? You ride with them, you join their teams. You can't beat them, join them. You cannot beat the Federal Reserve. They want something to happen, it will happen. If they want to quantitative ease, lower interest rates will fall, most likely. If they want interest rates to go up, they have tools to make interest rates go up. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. Don't fight the Fed. Fed, number one force. We're hearing them again today. They're talking hawkish. They're saying jobs data is still strong. Economy's still strong. We need jobs data to weaken. We need the economy to weaken. And don't take the Fed saying jobs data is strong and the economy is strong as dovish. That is hawkish talk. You should be afraid when you hear that. That is them saying they're not afraid. In addition, the ECB, the European Central Bank, said basically in much more straightforward terms, because people seem to not be able to listen to our Fed, that they're willing to cause a recession to get inflation down. So these are the things that are going on right now. Recession, inflation. The Fed is no problem with the recession. Leading us to the next point in our gloom and doom outlook. Recession seems virtually unavoidable. As a matter of fact, we are in a technical recession right now. We've had 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP. Recession. I get it. Some people want to say the jobs data is strong. Sure, it's quite a weird recession. Wages are up, etc., etc., etc. Those are good things. However, the Fed has been saying quite clearly they're totally comfortable with unemployment going up. So the people who are waiting for unemployment to show its face, well, the Fed wants that. And they're going to keep going until they see it. So, fine, you don't need to call it a recession now. But this is what's leading to the bear market rallies. These people who just refuse to accept reality as it is. Refuse to accept reality as it is. And they find all these tidbits to convince them of a story. And I get it. You gotta go for the tidbits. That's what it's all about. It's finding little pieces of things that are guiding you. However, the small little bits that are not very much forward-looking, that are momentary, that are almost anomalies given the current conditions, and are deteriorating fundamentally, are not enough. They're just simply not enough to overpower the bigger, more blunt forces of the Fed, of rising interest rates, of oil prices, etc., etc., etc. So, we're concerned. We're playing the downside. We have begun to realize some gains here, though. We don't want to be too greedy. We don't want to go all in, too aggressive. Okay? We've realized some gains. But we'll put on a new position. We'll take it off. Yesterday, towards the close, we added more shorts. Today, towards the close, we sold those shorts. Made a solid gain. Solid gain. Solid gain. We'll take that gain. Okay? We're not going to get overconfident here. Okay, I know I might come across that way at times. When I'm in the trenches, I'm very conscious of that. I've made mistakes that way. I encourage you to be conscious of that too. Okay, don't be overconfident. In the markets. There are times to do that. Markets, not the time. You gotta be confident in your outlook, but not overconfident in your trading. So, confident in your outlook, invest and position according to that. Be confident so you can deal with the fluctuations, but not so confident that you think you can time the top and the bottom instantaneously, okay? Don't worry about timing the top and the bottom. Throw out the entire mentality entirely. Just get rid of it. My opinion, maybe some people are better with that than not, but that's just simply my opinion. So, I get it. There are tons of people who want to buy the dip. There are tons of people who say the market's going to go up. I'm not in that camp yet. I've laid out my reasons for why. It's up to you to make your own decisions. We are a registered financial advisory company, but this shirt says not financial advice. I'm happy to provide it. I do it for a living. People pay me to do it. But it's up to you to make your own decisions. If you want me to make the decisions and invest for you and generate returns stress-free, process-free, done for you as a service, you know where to get me. You can get me on Twitter. You can email me at billy.lobue@leftskewed.com, or you can go on leftskewed.com and fill out a form and we will be in touch. So, hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, peace out.